How's it hanging, ladies and folks? My name is Chris R.R. Bauzo, and this is my show. You're about to hear a 2-hour-long supercut of 4 episodes meticulously spliced together. Quest to the Wizard's Basement, as it was always meant to be heard. In one single giant fucking episode with a bunch of mid-rolls. Yeah, so that's what I've got, this little bonus, little feature film-length Wizard Scroll episode that everybody wanted. Chill here, enjoy that, and yeah, season 4 is coming soon. So chill out, sit back, relax, and allow me to unfurl the motherfucking Wizard Scroll.
Home sweet bunker. Feels good to finally have you back here with us, Crystal.
Wow, this place is bananas, bananas. So much room for activities, and chilly too. You could hardly tell we're in the middle of a desert at all.
Welcome to the world of central air.
The thermostat is set to a pleasant 69 degrees Fahrenheit, just as Spot intended. Scarletta, why don't you show Crystal around and get yourself settled in?
Great idea, Schmo.
In the meantime, I've got some tinkering to do.
Come on, babe, you're gonna love what we did with the place while you were locked up in the super arena.
Okay, bet.
Sorry.
Aside from the spacious, warehouse-esque lobby the women had just absconded from, the underground bunker included several other chambers, hallways, and ballways to explore. The main living area, decorated by Scarletta herself, exuded all the comfort and familiarity she could muster given the space's otherwise metallic, alien-y vibe. A large plush couch and a matching armchair had been strategically placed for optimal feng shui. The walls were adorned with tapestries and artwork, as well as a big old magic rectangle which Schmo had modded to have access to all the pay-per-view channels for free.
Even the dirty ones?
Even the dirty ones.
Scarletta led Crystal deeper into the bunker, to a small kitchenette fitted with all the modern appliances one might expect. Fridge, freezer, oven, of-out, sink, cabinets, and even some fancy alien stuff as well.
Good afternoon, Scarletta and new user. My name is Dexter Oswald Cabbage Patch, but you may call me Doc for short. Would either of you care for a coffee beverage or a confectionery treat at this time?
Whoa, is that a fucking talking coffee maker? It sounds a little bit like Schmo.
Doc, this is Crystal.
On behalf of Robarista LLC, I thank you for your patronage, Crystal. Now, is there anything I can prepare for you?
Babe, you gotta try this thing's Venti Trenti Ice Macchiato Double Pump Cold Brew Pumpkin Spice White Girl's Delight with sweet foam on top. You want one?
I absolutely have no idea what the fuck you just said, but oh boy would I.
I'm still a basic white bitch at heart. I'm sorry. 2, please.
Understood. Reducing beverages now. Here are your beverages, Scarletta and Crystal. Enjoy.
Holy guacamole, Scar, this is fucking delicious. And you guys have just been living down here like it's NDD?
Yeah, you get used to it.
Down a particularly narrow ballway the women trekked, ice-cold coffees and confectionaries in hand. Presently they arrived at the sleeping quarters, a large chamber with a set of dividers splitting the room in half. One half was filled with the same sort of decorum as the living room upstairs, with tapestries and posters hung about with care, and neatly trimmed potted plants that snaked their flowery vines up along the grooves in the walls. Brightly colored throw pillows and bed sheets were neatly arranged atop a pair of small twin mattresses in the corner, which had been pushed together to make one big mattress.
And here's Schmo's half.
Scarletta pulled the divider away to reveal a bare, drab space with a single twin bed, a nightstand with a reading lamp, and a hook on the wall for his little pajamas and sleeping cap.
Utilitarianism at its finest?
He barely even uses it. Most mornings I find him asleep in the lab hunched over some new gizmo or another.
We have a fucking lab?
The women stepped into Schmo's laboratory, the air crackling with a palpable energy as their eyes fell upon the myriad inventions, notes, machines, and ancient alien technology strewn about all over the place. While off to one corner of the room sat a bookshelf crammed with all the books and scrolls they had pilfered from Azataz's bedchamber all those many moons ago. Schmo himself was not immediately visible, but Scarletta knew he was in here.
I know you're in here, Schmo. Don't worry, we'll be out of your antenna in a minute. I'm just showing Cristal around.
Hold on one moment, ladies. Before you step out, I have something to show you.
The alien Schmo came stumbling out of the small bathroom he had made for himself right there in the lab using some spare room dividers and an old bedpan.
Just give me one moment as I sanitize my appendages. Cristal, you are going to love this.
He returned to address his compatriots once more, except now he held a device that resembled an arm in his outstretched hands. He did his best to smile up at them, but his facial anatomy had other plans. Looked like a fucking weird little guy, let me tell you. Holy shit. This guy don't have teeth. This guy don't have fucking nothing. He's got like, he's smiling, right? But it's like a bearing of gums. It's really, really unsettling. You just have to see this shit, man. But like this, use your mind's eye to see it. Send in fan art of a gray alien smiling with his gums.
Just something I whipped up for you this afternoon. To replace the one King Rodney chopped off back on Rikers Island.
You built her an arm?
Oh, shit, for me? No fucking way. Thank you, Schmo.
Oh, it was no big deal. Just hold still for one moment as I stick these needles into your arm stump.
Whoa. Needles? What for?
My apologies, Cristal. In order for your new arm to maintain nominal functionality, I must mount it directly to your body's natural mana reserves. Scarletta, would you be so kind as to get our dinner started? I should be able to complete this procedure on my own, so long as our friend cooperates.
Right. Try to stay still, babe, okay? Schmo knows what he's doing.
Oh, all right. Oh, sweet goblin Jesus, have mercy.
As an elf, you possess higher levels of mana in your blood than a human or an orc. Untrained and without a MacGuffin to channel it, this mana is inaccessible to you. However, my device is able to harness this energy straight from the blood vessels in your arm stump.
So, how do you know so much about magic all of a sudden?
Well, my dear, during your little stint in the Slammer, I have been studying up quite extensively on the subject. I have poured myself into the wizard's notes, books, scrolls and etc., and I have gained a basic understanding of this enigmatic substance's latent power. Cristal, you were his student once. Have you not read any of the man's bloody books?
I was only his student for like an hour and a half, Schmo. A time during which the bastard and I did nothing but smoke wizard weed and eat snacks. Oh yeah, then there's the part where he kidnapped me, shrunk me down to the size of a pinky finger, and proceeded to fucking feed me to his pet sharks. So yeah, no, I didn't learn jack diddy shit dick all from that tricky little troglodyte.
Even still, you could learn much from the knowledge he has left behind. As it is the wise as a scoundrel and a scallywag, but by Space George, he knows his stuff about magic. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide, I step in the room. You've got a robot arm now, kid.
Whoa, cool, this is amazing, Schmo, thank you. It's almost as if losing my arm in the super arena had no major plot significance whatsoever.
Indubitably.
Soup's on, gang. Hearty brown powder stew and a garden salad grown fresh from the veggie cultivator. Eat up. Oh, wow. That's a snazzy new arm you got there, babe. Would you mind giving me a hand with this hot bowl of stew real quick?
No problemo, fellow babe. Ow, jeez, that's smarts.
Be careful, Cristal, and forgive me. I have failed to inform you that your arm has artificial nerve endings that will replicate sensations of touch and communicate them to your brain.
Thanks for the tip. Gosh, that's really cool, actually.
Now let's see if you can properly operate a spork with that bad boy.
Yes, girl. Here's a fresh bowl of stew for you. And now, drum roll, please. Brrrr.
This stew tastes weird. What did you say was in it?
Just some brown powder and water. Why?
Brown? Powder?
Yeah, that's what it says on the box at least.
Brown powder, manufactured by Brown Powder Limited, is a dehydrated meal made from oats, rice protein, pea protein, sunflower, flaxseed, coconut oil, medium-chain triglycerides, and several dietary supplements. It most certainly is an acquired taste, but rest assured, it has all the vitamins, nutrients, and microplastics that a body craves.
So, Schmo, how's our spaceship coming along? I didn't get a good look at it in the lab, but even I can tell it's really getting somewhere, yeah?
Well, yeah, but no. Not exactly.
What?
Oh no, say it ain't so, Schmo.
Allow me to explain. Although I have access to all the raw materials needed to construct a warp-speed spacefaring vessel for the three of us, I'm afraid all of the helium-3 isotope fuel cells have gone bad after sitting down here in this bunker, unused for thousands of years.
So that's it. We're just stuck here while that parent murderer is still out there? Flying through space and time, just scot-free?
Fortunately, I have devised an alternate plan to get us up and out of this backwater shit-stained planet. No offense. You see, after many hours of off-screen study and deliberation, I have successfully developed a method of harnessing mana for use in powering machinery. Case in point, the very arm Crystal now wields.
So what's the plan? You gonna hook me up to some kind of blood-sucking mana battery?
Spot no. The mana you possess within your body may be able to power a simple cybernetic appendage, but a rocket ship is completely out of the question. Not only would such a device suck you completely dry and kill you immediately, but we would not even harness enough mana to escape Huxlin's gravitational pull. Rest assured, I have a much less barbaric solution to this conundrum in mind, though it will require the two of you to go on a small fetch quest.
A quest, you say?
During my stay at the Wizard Tower, the old dirty bastard had mentioned he has a mana well in his basement that he can tap directly into for more power. Your quest, should you choose to accept it, is to venture back to Azata's home and harvest as much mana as you can.
Question.
Yes, Crystal.
How does one harvest the mana?
All you have to do is consume it like you would a brown powder stew, or perhaps a concentrated bait cartridge device. As soon as the mana enters your body, the arm will take care of the rest.
And exactly how much mana does she need to consume?
In order to get us to the nearest space wawa, you must imbibe approximately 1 liter of mana.
The fuck's a liter?
Audible sigh. Approximately 33.8 fluid ounces. Either way, there is a small indicator located under your wrist that will blink green after you have harvested the appropriate amount.
Seems simple enough. Just get in, drink some green slime, and get out. Let's go first thing tomorrow morning. What do you say, Scar?
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. The sooner you retrieve that mana, the better. Well, that sure was a nourishing meal. This brown powder was prepared to perfection. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Scarletta. Now excuse me as I get back to my laboratory. I intend to have the ship nearly completed upon your return. Good luck and Godspeed on your journey, ladies.
Good night, Schmo.
Good night.
Nothing like a nice, quiet night with my manic elf pixie dream girl to recharge the old proverbial batteries. Right, Crystal?
Scar, you said we had all the pay-per-view channels, right?
Yeah?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
Well. Look who's here. Finally, King Rodney has come back to Pineville. But you know what? Looking out at all your faces, I can't help but thinking that this place should be called Pineville. Now let me tell you idiots something. I got no clue who I'm facing tonight. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. I got one good arm and a whole lot of ass kicking in these boots. So bring out whoever you want to. Stink-ass the unbeatable? Emperor Porcus the big man? I'll even take on Gigantocorpse. I don't care. Because whoever comes out of that curtain is gonna feel the pain. Oh my good golly God, let me tell you people, it's Dwayne the Drop Johnson coming straight out of Flying Empire to kick some ass. Dwayne the Drop Johnson? More like Dwayne the Cock Shitson. Like I said, I don't give two flying fucks who you are. I don't give two regular fucks either. I don't even give two bad fucks. Get your ass down to this fucking arm. Holy guacamole! King Rodney's has his good arm held in the death row. Oh, shit. Oh, God, you bit off my good arm. Oh, no. Oh, my God, it just came right off. I can't bear to watch. I'm on legs and stumps, but like I said, it don't matter. I'm King Rodney. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, put your hands together for the new Super Arena Champion of the World, Dwayne the Rock Johnson!
You know, this actually was what I was thinking. How'd you know?
A manic elf pixie dream girl never reveals her secrets.
Today's episode of The Wizard's Scroll is brought to you by...
Hello, my name is Stephen Hawking. I have hacked into this RSS feed with a special message for all time travelers. On the 28th of June, 2009, I hosted a party at the University of Cambridge for all time travelers. If you have a time-traveling device of any kind, please meet me back then, and we shall eat cake and cookies, and we shall also discuss science stuff as well. Now back to the Wizard's Scroll.
The hot desert sun beat down on our perilous pair of heroines as they rode their trusty motorized sled across the sandscape. It was like 69 degrees Celsius out there, just as the Spevel intended. But thankfully, their expeditious pace gave them a nice cool breeze to enjoy as they made their way back to civilization. 4 hours of riding later, and they had reached the desert's edge, meaning the sandmobile could no longer be mobile due to lack of sand. So they ate a quick lunch of nuts, berries, as well as a large pan-seared squirrel Scarletta had sniped out of a tree with a single, well-aimed arrow.
Boom shakalaka.
When they finished their meal, Crystal stuffed the sandmobile into her bag of holding for safekeeping, and they continued their trek on foot. And after a good solid 4 more hours of marching through the brush, they had stumbled upon something that perhaps they were not meant to find. A small settlement of large, boxy tents and lean-tos arranged in a tight semicircle with a big fire pit in the center. A dozen or so centaurs milled about the fire, drinking, laughing, and making merry as some deer and other woodland critters drank calmly from the babbling brook nearby.
Just our luck, babe. We just stumbled straight into a centaur campsite.
Yeah, no, let's stumble off in a different direction. These guys are super xenophobic.
Hi there, friends!
Oh my good golly, goddamn god, what the fuck is that?
With a flick of a wrist and a twist, Scarletta unsheathed her crossbow and aimed it straight for the little abomination that had joined them in their hiding spot. It was a creature unlike anything she had ever seen in all her sweet dreams or beautiful nightmares. Basically, it was just a horse's head with 2 exquisitely toned, pasty white human legs pointing out the bottom, nary a torso to be seen. So she kept her weapon trained on the thing's long equine visage and gritted her teeth in a threatening manner.
Now listen here, you freaky little creature. If you take 1 step closer to me or my boo thing Crystal, I'll...
Hold it, Scar. Don't hurt him. This is my friend Wronghalf, the reverse centaur. He helped me out of a really nasty jam in, episode 3 or whatever. I owe him my life. Wronghalf. This is my better half, Scarletta J. Questman.
It's a pleasure and a treasure to meet you, Scarletta J. Questman. let me tell you, Crystal's a real swell gal, she is. She saved my life back in episode 4 or whatever. I owe her my life.
Hold up. Don't you remember how you saved my life a second time in like episode 5 or whatever? I owe you another one, man.
How does it eat? How does it shit? How does it live?
Come, have a seat by the fire, friends. Tonight, you are my esteemed guests. The other centaurs, who had evidently been silently staging an ambush on our heroines this whole time, had called off their attack as soon as Wrong Half said the words. Presently, they returned to the festivities of the evening with a frightening level of nonchalance, considering the dire deed they were prepared to carry out. Homegirl, it's been like 3 years since I've seen you last. What the heckaroni and cheese have you been up to for all this time?
Well, I just recently got locked up in the slammer and lost an arm, and then I busted out and got a new robot arm, and here I am. I see the tribe shaman was able to remove the penis from your forehead and attach it back to the right spot. That's good.
Yes, fortunately the procedure went off without a hitch. And, my apologies for the indecent exposure, gals. We centaurs do not believe in clothes, you see. He said, all buck-ass nude-like. Crystal and Scarletta took a moment to look around at the centaurs milling about in a wide berth around the trio. The human-horse hybrids that presently wore little else besides decorative headdresses of flowers and feathers. All the better to showcase their gleaming, inexplicably glistening abdominal muscles and/or six-breasted chesticles.
Like, yeah, it's totally fine. Letting it all hang out au natural style. I can dig it.
She said as she proceeded to remove her shirt and bra.
Come on, Scar. Everyone's doing it.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's cool, too. Whatever you're comfortable with, babe.
So, what brings you fine gals out here to this neck of the Tiger Woods?
We're actually on a quest right now.
Oh, hey, a quest? What kind of quest?
Nothing huge. We're just gonna go poking around in Azataz the Wise's basement for some huge magic power source or whatever.
Wait a minute. Did you say Azataz the Wise? I fucking hate that guy.
What? You've got beef with that crusty old bag too?
Of course. You see, back when my mom was pregnant with me, Azataz the Wise showed up in my tribe's camp one day and fired some kind of laser beam at her stomach. And then a few months later, I was born with my halves all fucked up.
Oh, you poor thing.
If you gals are headed to the Wizard Tower, count me in. I've got a little carriage in my tent that should be plenty big enough for the two of you.
Well, that would be just fantastic.
Crystal, what the Excuse us for 1 second. Wrong half. Crystal, are you sure about this? I mean, look at him. How do you expect that little thing to pull a fully loaded carriage halfway across the Tiger Woods?
Babe, trust me. Wrong half may be like 3 feet tall, but he's got some serious horsepower in those legs. He's a great asset, a good friend, and besides, do you want to spend another 9 hours walking through brush tomorrow?
No, that's a good point. My legs could use a break. I've already got blisters on my blisters and a rash that'll make your mama say, "What the fuck is this line?"
Them thighs there are redder than a red delicious apple in autumn. Like, somebody get this bitch some ointment.
So it's settled. We'll head out first thing tomorrow morning. That sound good, WH?
Oh, hey, sounds great, gals. Now, would either of you care for a sip of wine from the communal goon bag?
Yeah, no.
We're good. Thanks. Whoa! Whoa!
With all the speed and power of a regular centaur, Wrong Half galloped through the Tiger Woods, bobbing and weaving between the trees, fully loaded carriage in tow.
Holy fuck, this guy's fast as fuck.
I told you.
Well, here we are, gals. And lo, after an expeditious but uneventful gallivant through the forest, they had arrived at their destination before noon. The ruined remains of Ashtown were not a pleasant sight to behold. That once humble burg nestled betwixt the wood, the one where she had grown up, where she had learned to shoot a bow, where she had gotten her first kiss, where she had borne witness to the massacre of all her friends and family, all while the Wizard Tower loomed from a short distance away, an obelisk of granite polished so smooth that it presently reflected the afternoon sun's rays right back into her eyes. Glass shards rained upon them all as Azataz the Wise burst through his penthouse window, hovering in midair, looming there, menacingly, his floating, yoked physique glowing with a bright yellow aura that almost resembled a third moon in the night sky.
Now, who to kill next? Eeny, meeny, miny, not my wizard! Hee-haw!
You! The wizard zoomed from the sky, clocking in its speeds over 69 times the speed of sound, falling feet first, drop-kicking his way right into the crotch of the local blacksmith, Mr. Futtersworth. She was supposed to bake him a pie for his birthday tomorrow, but now his junk was struck with the force of 1,000 suns, causing his phallus to fly freely to and fro across the clearing. And after a moment or two of this, the cock rocket finally came crashing back down to the ground, right next to where her cuntbag first-grade teacher, Mrs. Stevelman, was currently standing. And lo, she had been utterly annihilated in the resulting explosion. Only a pile of ash and her signature pair of goggles remained.
Oh, would you look at this? An adorable little squirrel. Aw, zap!
Upon being blasted by the blasphemous old fool's blasphemous eye lasers, a monstrous change had begun overtaking the squirrel. A spectacle that looked by no means painless, as the little guy's body grew to the size and proportions of a man, as Freddy Krueger claws burst from the skin on the back of its paws, as its buck teeth grew into one single razor-sharp point.
You ready to murder these fools, ya boy?
The wizard asked as he sauntered right up to his latest abomination and scritched it under the chin, looking out toward the crowd of terrified villagers he had been picking off one by one all throughout the evening.
How about him? The red-headed fellow with the eye patch.
Yes, master.
Dad!
Scarletta, run! I'll try to hold him off for as long as I can.
The bestial squirrel sprang from its prone position on the forest floor and sunk those blades of sharpened bone right into the jugular of Scarletta's father. And let me tell you, he got his shit rocked by that squirrel. The one with blood and viscera dripping down its chin as it slowly arched its back and stood on its hind legs.
This is the part where you run away.
Scarletta dashed through those woods as quickly as her lean, taut legs would allow, fighting back the soreness in her calf muscles, fighting back the caustic pain biting at the soles of her feet, fighting back the urge to stop and allow her spasming lungs to get their fill of air. She was running on nothing but pure cold adrenaline and lizard brain instincts at this point, concerned solely with getting the fuck away from the murderous fiends who made to add her name to their macabre list of victims.
I must be the only one left. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, what the fuck do I do? I gotta get out of here. Oh!
Using the technique passed down the Questman family lineage since 2006, Scarletta was quickly able to recover from her trip and fall by tumbling forward with all her weight, somersaulting and vaulting herself into a nearby bush, out of sight from the unseen assailants that surely stalked her every move by now. She sat and listened then, bow drawn at the ready, pulled taut and loaded with 2 arrows at once, as she waited for her opponents to reveal themselves. The bestial squirrel crumpled to the ground, blinded by the razor-tipped arrows now embedded in the thing's eye sockets, as Scarletta went on the offensive. As she finally went on the offensive, as she retrieved one final arrow from her quiver and lunged at her fallen foe. An arrow which she wielded like a dagger as she straddled the 6-foot-tall, blood-stained squirrel, pinning each of those powerful arms under her knees as she stabbed the beast repeatedly in the chest. Again and again she rose that simple arrow above her head, only to send it crashing right back down, piercing the sinewy, gamey flesh of that man-eating squirrel again and again and again. She knew Azataz was nearby. She knew she was dead to rights already. But in that moment, she didn't care. The only thing that mattered was that she had bested her foe, had set him low, pinned him down, and exacted her revenge. Exacted her father's revenge. Ashtown's revenge. And she would embrace whatever came next with her head held high.
Coward! Face me! I am not afraid anymore! You hear me? I'm not afraid anymore!
You should be, girl. Azataz the Wise, the despicable old deceiver himself, had finally made his presence known. Stepping out from the brush with his staff outstretched, the orb nestled atop it, radiating a pure darkness that seemed to devour any light that drew too close. It grew larger by the second, larger by the instant, larger still, even as she gazed directly upon it. The hairs on the back of Scarletta's neck stood on end as she staggered backwards, anything to distance herself from the impenetrable blackness that threatened to swallow her up entirely.
Eat arrows, arrow eater!
She strung her bow with a fistful of arrows, firing a whole lot of them at Azataz in one single shot, though the projectiles simply found themselves sucked right into the inky black orb, fizzling into dust and becoming one with the portable abyss before her very eyes.
What are you gonna do? Kill me? Fucking kill me then, you piece of wizard shit!
Death is an escape. And for you, girl, there shall be no escape.
Scar? Babe, you've just been standing there slack-jawed for like the past 5 minutes straight. Are you all right?
I think I need a minute.
Scarletta skulked into a particularly familiar-looking abode, one she had been well acquainted with all throughout her childhood years. Though the sweet aroma of freshly baked pies, the warmth of a crackling hearth, and the soft, harmonious tones of her parents' singing had long since been replaced by encroaching vines, grasses, moss, and the unmistakable stench of raccoon piss. She did her best to keep her composure as she tiptoed around the slumbering settlements of raccoons that had taken up residence here, in the place that was once her home. She stealthily slinked to the middle of the humble little 3-room abode and peeled back the thick layer of moss presently carpeting the floor. And it was here that she found what she sought, right where it had always been. Her hazel-hewn, fire-hardened eyes twinkling with a melancholy delight as her gaze fell upon the cast-iron chest she had just unearthed from its spot beneath the floorboards. The one her father had always warned was only to be opened in case of an emergency. So she brushed away the thick layer of dust, dirt, and detritus off the padlock top and punched in the secret pin.
6969.
And lo, miraculously there it was, in pristine condition no less. Her father's most prized possession, his magnum opus, a bow of his own design, the culmination of decades spent honing his craft. She gingerly took it up in both hands and added it to her inventory as her eyes fell upon something else within the chest. A small scroll tied up with a simple strand of ribbon. Unfurling the scroll revealed her mother's famous bumbleberry pie recipe, the one that had made all of Ashtown go gaga every spring when the bumbleberry bushes would begin to bloom and blossom and bear their fruits. A recipe with a secret ingredient so secret that not even her father nor herself had ever been clued in to the mystery. Indeed, she had believed this particular pie to be lost forever following her mother's untimely skeletonification. But now, against all odds, she finally had the opportunity to learn that secret formula for herself.
Sriracha? I never would have guessed.
So there she sat, emotion swelling up inside as she looked down upon these artifacts, these heirlooms, the last vestiges of the Questman familial line aside from Scarletta herself. She did her best to steel her nerves in the face of these findings, clutching her newfound inheritance in shaking hands gone white, just as she heard Crystal Everfall amble into the abode.
Scar? You in here? I just wanted to... Ow! Raccoons! Oh my god, what the fuck? Why are there raccoons in here?
Yeah, just grabbing some pre-game loot before, real quick. Check it. Family bow, family recipe, all right here under the family floorboards.
Oh, so this must be your old house.
Yeah, a lot of good memories here, and then one really bad one.
Right, so I just came down here to let you know that brunch is ready. Babe, you alright?
Let's see. I've returned to the place where I watched my mother get turned into a skeleton, my father get mauled inside out by a demon squirrel, and then the miscellaneous murders of every other person that I have ever known. No, I am not alright.
Oh, come here. It's okay. Let it all out. I know this place must be hard to come back to, but you need to remember why we're here. Now breathe in with me. In and out. Yeah, beautiful, babe. Now tell me, why did we come out here to the Wizard Tower?
We're on a fetch quest for Schmo. He needs mana to help power the ship.
Scar, you know this isn't just an old regular fetch quest. This is a fetch quest for vengeance. We're here to make sure that piece of wizard shit burns for what he did to both of us. And Schmo. And Wrong Half, too. The time for tears will come soon, my dear, but not yet. Not here and not now.
You're right. I love you.
I love you too, Scar. Now let's eat. You know what they say about questing on an empty stomach. Don't do it.
We pan in through the tree line of the Tiger Woods, down to the large clearing where our perilous pair of heroines and their half-man, half-horse companion made their play. The Wizard Tower, the enigmatic granite structure that seemed to scrape the sky itself, stood before them, loomed menacingly above the party as if aware of their presence, aware of the dire deed they were to soon carry out. And it was here where the trio set to work on the veritable feast of a brunch Crystal had whipped up in the interim. We're talking fried eggs, spit-roasted merkmonks on a stick, a variety of nuts and berries, wizard flakes, and even some avocado toast as well.
You hunted, gathered, cooked, and prepared all of this in the time that it took me to walk over yonder to my house?
Well, kinda. Wrong Half helped.
And I helped!
How did he... Anyway, it looks delicious. Let's dig in.
After quite the unforgettable brunchin', the trio suited up for a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl. Crystal sharpened, polished, and sheathed her force-pulled dagger into its scabbard on her hip. Then she reached into the bag of holding strapped to her other hip and retrieved her candy cane-striped magic wand from within. The one which glowed with a faint pine green aura as she grasped it with her cybernetic fingers. She loosened the bag's strap and handed it to Scarletta, who presently reached in and removed her golden gauntlets of 10 times strength, her fully loaded quiver, as well as her handy-dandy laser blaster.
Goddamn, Scar. You been packing heat this whole time?
Come on, babe. You know I always keep that motherfucking thing on me.
Crystal looked over at Wrong Half ponderously for a moment before digging deep into the pocket dimension that was her bag. After no small effort, she finally located her plaid scarf of super fast running, which she now wraps snug around the reverse centaur's waist neck. Way past cool.
What'd you say, Scar? You think we're missing anything?
Actually, yeah, I almost forgot. I had Schmo pack us these super sweet Kevlar armor exosuits as well.
What the fuck is Kevlar?
Well, I have no idea. But let me tell you, it is the most lightweight, comfortable thing I have ever worn, and apparently it's also 10 times stronger than tempered steel.
What? No shot.
I shot you not. Now exosuit up, you twat. We're gonna need all the protection we can get. Oh, hey, there's a Kevlar thong in here as well. What do you say, Wrong Half? You want it?
Oh boy, would I! And so Scarletta handed it to the reverse centaur, who, I remind you, has been stark nude this whole time. Frank and Bean swinging and swaying in the warm summer breeze, au natural style. But now this Kevlar garment lay across the bridge of his nose, and he crossed his eyes down upon it confoundedly. Can one of you gals help me put this on? No hands, remember?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, nosies!
Nosies! Ah, fuck.
And after a brief but horrifying costume change, the trio was ready to delve into the depths of the wizard's basement. The party, ever vigilant, stepped into the wizard tower's lobby, with its cold stone walls, floor, and stairs, its cobwebs galore, its chilling darkness. Nary a throw rug to be seen. The staircase spiraled up and up and up to the penthouse suite, the one which our heroines had already picked clean of all useful trinkets some months before. So Crystal and Scarletta's attention was instead drawn to the large, inconspicuous stone hatch in the center of the floor.
Well, this inconspicuous stone hatch must be our way down. Nothing a little 10 times strength can't handle. Scar?
Allow me.
Well, it's now or never, gang. Let's do this.
The party found themselves in a large man cave of a basement. And let me tell you, this place had it all. Pool table, beverage cooler filled with spiked seltzers and other such refreshments, a mini bar, jukebox, dartboard, giant-ass magic rectangle, all the tellings of a man cave.
Huh. Who would have thought? It's just a normal-ass basement. You see any glowing green slime around here?
No, but check out this big old shelf of movie scrolls. Raiders of the Lost Orc.
Scar, be careful. Babe, you okay?
Whoa. How long was I out for?
You haven't been out at all. It's been like 2 seconds.
You're telling me I just watched that whole movie in 2 seconds? No way. That's dope.
Whoa, I want to try!
Check this shit out.
Whoa!
Come on, we can't get distracted now, guys. We need to find the mana well. Now where to look? Under this rug, maybe?
How to Train Your Worm. Too Orc, Too Furious. Will Ferrell's Elf. Fear and Loathing in Wangtown. Damn! Who knew old Azu was such a movie buff?
He has all 3 Lord of the Blings movies! And they're the XXX Tended editions, too!
For the love of baby goblin Jesus on Christmas Eve, guys! We're on a mission here. What is up with you? Snap out of it, Scar. Talk to me.
Crystal, I can't stop. These wizard scrolls are too tantalizing to resist. Babe, you gotta check this out. It's the Wizard Scroll of Oz, but with the dark side of the dual moons playing in the background. It syncs up so well, you gotta see it to believe it.
Well, I suppose a few 2-second-long movies couldn't hurt. Well, I think that's all of them. Now what?
Well, obviously we came here to... We came here for something, right?
I forgot!
Yeah. Actually, what the fuck are we even doing here? Let's go home.
Yeah, bet.
Wait!
What is it, wrong half?
There's one more scroll left!
Oh, fuck yes. Let's see. This one's called Quest to the Wizard's Basement Part 2. Huh. What an oddly specific title.
Oh, that's right! The mana well. Fucking doy.
And so, the women in wrong half descended this dimly lit stone staircase leading down, 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 forever down, to a bloody heck hole of the wizard's own design. Wait, who am I? The door slammed shut behind them, and in an instant, they were engulfed in total darkness.
Damn, son. It's dark enough down here to make your mama say, "Boys, I can't see fucking shit."
Tell me about it. I can't even see my own danged robot hand held out in front of my face.
Oh, wow, me neither!
Wrong half, you don't have hands.
Exactly!
Everyone, stay close. Maybe there's a light switch around here somewhere.
Right behind you, babe. Jeez, slow down a little bit, eh, Crystal? We don't even know where we're going.
Scar? Why are you so far away?
Wait a minute. If you're over there, then whose hand am I holding?
No. God, shit! Ass! Fuck! Where did she go?
Aw, jeez, don't worry, Crystal. We'll find her. They couldn't have gone far. How many times has this happened to you? You're looking for a decent voice actor to really bring your script to life, and you end up with guys like this.
Hold on, let me deep throat my microphone real quick.
Yeah, let me remove the pop filter so you can really hear my mouth noises. So,
Hi, Billy Mays here with a fantastic new service that's taken the voice acting world by storm. Introducing the Wizard Scroll line of services, now available on Fiverr. If you're in need of professional grade voice acting for podcasts, cartoons, YouTube videos, reels, shorts, musicals, and more, then boy do I know the perfect guy for you. If you've heard any of the content Chris has put out over the past 3 years or so, then you already know the kind of quality your boy can deliver. So if you need fast, reliable service from a guy who gives a goddamn, get yourself to Fiverr.com today. And as Crystal and Wronghalf stood there ponderously for a moment longer, the torches lining this chamber's walls all lit themselves spontaneously, illuminating the space with their large, flickering green flames.
I don't know. I think maybe the green flames might be taking it just a little too far.
Yeah, talk about overkill! Crystal quickly took stock of the grand hall she now found herself in, complete with checkerboard floors, large ornate marble columns, and its walls adorned with bowling alley carpeting.
Oh, swanky.
And so aside from the passage back whence the party came, which was now barricaded shut, there's a door off to the side. It's a real tiny looking door. It's suspicious in the alcove off to the side. And then you got this other door off to the other side that's kind of big, kind of ornate, kind of like, this is probably where the plot progresses. So, out of those two, where do you say we go?
She's like, I don't know. How about, you know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a gremlin by the toe. This one.
Alright, small door it is. Lead the way. They open the door and step inside, and they enter what appears to be a normal janitor's closet.
What the? Who the?
But before anyone could react in a meaningful way, the entire room was filled to the brim with a thick, aromatic haze, the likes of which would make your mama say, "Damn, Holmes!" And our protagonists become super-de-duper stoned. Oh my god! Oh,
Wait, what? What were you doing?
I see smells! Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up!
You look funny.
Then the door slams back open, and two little fucking weird-looking giggling homunculi show up. Oh my god, they kind of look like Azataz, but weird.
Just when you thought he couldn't get any uglier.
Let's get them. These must be the bastards that took your friend.
Oh, then it's on.
Super duper nut kick attack, go! Wow!
Well, that was easier than I expected.
Oh wow, yeah, they didn't really put up much of a fight at all. Crystal and Wrong Half meander their way from one side of the hall to the other. And you open the door. It's a nice ornate looking door. Like this is probably where the plot's gonna be at, right? So you open the door and holy fucking shit. This room was adorned with gold, gems, rubies, the whole shebang. Also in this room, there's a large treasure chest, a locked door of some kind, a lever with a big obvious sign on it that's saying, hey, pull for treasure. Well, that's obviously, I'm not touching that lever.
But it says to turn it on.
But, like, this is Azataz the Wise we're talking about. There's gotta be a trap, right? Like, we're right here in the first room of the dungeon. Can't be that easy.
I don't know. I don't know if he's that smart. And I don't see any other way out.
All right, your funeral. And then as you pull the lever, foghorns go off, sirens, a big fucking timer starts counting down. Yeah, I would not recommend you keep this lever pulled, Crystal. You should.
What? I can't hear what you're saying.
Unpull the lever.
I think that I probably shouldn't have pulled that lever. I'm going to unpull the lever because I don't think I probably should have pulled it.
Let's get out of this room. Let's go back to that main hallway. I don't like the vibes in here.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this room. And I don't see my girl, so let's keep looking.
Oh, wow, look at this even gianter door right here in the middle. Wow, how do we not see this?
Please. It smells like shit in here. Ah!
What was that?
I have no idea.
I can't fucking breathe, man.
Crystal, I don't have arms. You gotta open it.
I don't know, should we?
Please, I'll help you progress in the plot, I swear. It just smells like farts in here. I can't fucking breathe, man.
Maybe you should stop farting.
I do it when I'm scared. I can't help it.
All right, fine. Okay.
Hi. I'm Daniel. Who are you?
Well, I'm Crystal, and this is...
Hi, I'm Wrong Half.
Oh, my God, you're an abomination.
Hey, we don't say that out loud.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so, anyway, I'm trying to find my girlfriend, Scarletta. Have you seen her?
Oh, we don't get many, chicks down here anymore.
Yeah, okay, but, like, she's down here.
Yeah, we heard some, like, evil laughter as she was snatched, and then she just disappeared.
So, where would she be if she was down here?
Oh, I think one of the guards took her then. You guys, like, breaking in or something? They'll do that.
I mean, we came down here for the mana well, but now our friend's missing.
Well, I guess I could help you find her. I don't really know where exactly she'd be, but like it's definitely a ways away. They usually kill me when they're bored, or it's Tuesday, or they're playing the game. You know the one. Then I just kind of resurrect in this box right here.
Resurrected?
It's cheaper than rent. Oh, I actually did see Azataz in here earlier. He was a bit weird, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
In here?
I mean, he comes down every now and then.
I thought he was in space.
Well, I mean...
like, how long ago? Where did you see him exactly? And how long has it been that he left?
I don't know if he left. No, he was just here. He was acting a bit weird. Not like usual weird Azataz. Just kind of like squid, I guess. Kind of aggressive.
Well, then it's time to go fishing.
There you go. The party returns to that original treasure chest room with the lever and such. Daniel, I don't know what the deal with this room is. It looks real sus. Like, what do you think?
Oh, it's yeah, it's just supposed to like freak you out a little bit, like slow you down and buy time for who's really else is down here. You know, it's It just slows you down. There's nothing to it. Just pull a lever.
All right, so pull it then.
Okay.
And then the fucking foghorns resume. The countdown timer comes back on. We all just sit here and wait 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, it also kills me
1.
sometimes.
Oh my god!
Fucking God! Ew!
He's everywhere!
It's all over me!
It's all red everywhere! Oh my
I
god!
think I got some in my mouth. Gross.
Oh. But hey, look, the treasure chest's opened! And lo, inside the chest was a trio of treasures, the likes of which our party very much needed. In there's a 1-ounce vial of mana for Crystal, a pair of spiky cleats for Wronghalf, and a cheeseburger for Daniel. Like, hey, Crystal, can you help me put these shoes on? These are real neat.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's like buck-ass nude and like dripping. Hey, a cheeseburger.
Maybe we shouldn't be eating mysterious food from the evil dungeon.
She said as she grabbed a 1-ounce vial of mana from the chest and downed it.
Hey, actually, that's not bad at all.
30 milliliters of mana acquired.
Well, there's the next door right over here. I guess the lever opened that up too. Crystal, Wronghalf, and this guy.
That's me.
Yeah, they make their way to the next room in this here dungeon.
Who dares approach the riddle master of the Wizard's Keep? Oh, hey, Daniel.
Hi. Do you still have that $20 that I lent you like a month ago?
No, I do not have that $20. I think I riddled it away somewhere. Now what are these other interlopers doing in my domain?
Some of your creatures stole my girlfriend, and I'm trying to find her.
Indeed. And what do you expect me to do about it?
Let us through to that door you're guarding, perhaps?
A tall order? Perhaps I shall let you pass, but only if you answer my riddles 4 or something.
Riddles?
Indeed.
I don't know, Crystal. I'm not very good at riddles.
And these riddles have a twist to them. You see, you may have noticed this room is getting warmer and redder and full of more semi-liquid stone than you might care to enjoy. I have set this room to be drowned in lava. If you take too long to answer my riddles 5 maybe-ish.
Yeah, so start the damn riddles. Yes, come on.
So you acknowledge that the riddles are happening?
Yes, I get that the riddles are happening. Can we just do the fucking riddles?
This'll make sense later, anyways. Alright, first riddle, here we go. I move forward, but never backwards. Yet I never truly leave. I can be spent, but never earned. What am I?
Time?
That was a hard one. Alright. I can heal all wounds, but I also have the power to hurt. I'm something you can't control, yet you've always been aware of. What am I?
It's the Mega Bear.
No, Daniel, it is not the Mega Bear.
Is this one also time?
Yes. Damn. You guys are good. Alright. I fly without wings, and I cannot be seen, but I am always there. I am valuable.
It's time again.
Okay, you're gonna just guess all my answers before I even finish the question. How do you know?
Oh, the last 3 were also time.
Okay. And? What does that mean? Oh, does that mean the next one's time? Go ahead, guess the next one. Guess the next one.
All right, another one then.
Oh, you sure you don't have the answer for me?
Cannot say that I do.
I'm sure this next one's gonna be real good.
Yeah, there we go.
Meanwhile, like, the lava's really starting to pile up, and Daniel's like, guys, it's getting pretty hot in here. I think we're gonna die.
Yeah, my feet are getting real hot here.
Listen, buddy, unless you want me to take off all my clothes, then we need to go ahead and get this done.
Nice. I am the force that ages us all, turning babies into adults and adults.
Oh my god, it's time again!
It's time again. Let us
You
through.
guys! Alright, that was right. Okay, you were right that time. Sure you don't want me to finish the riddle because it's a good one. I like that one.
No.
I'll just finish that riddle.
No.
And it turns adults into memories.
Next riddle, please!
Okay, fine. I am a river that flows without ceasing, carrying forward into the unknown.
Oh my god!
It's fucking time! God damn it! Wrong hand. Fucking snaps.
I'm going to murder this guy.
Okay. Lightning round. Quick answers only.
Time.
What?
Time.
What do you? Okay, time. What time for what? Time for what?
The answer's gonna be time!
How do you know?
Because every other answer has been time. And I'm running out of it.
Okay. Here we go. Fill in the blank. What blank is it?
It's time! Please let us by!
I'm not hearing an answer.
Time!
Daniel's like, it's time.
Oh, okay. Daniel got that one. 1 point for Daniel. You guys better keep up. All right. What is ELO's 11th studio album?
Time!
Hasn't even been invented yet. How do you guys even know that one? Oh, would you look at the blank?
Time!
Some blank, plural. And I feel like staying in bed all day and, maybe getting some ice cream. I'm just like too sweaty to move around,
This isn't even a riddle!
Just a statement.
Did you fill in the blank? I didn't hear an answer.
It's times.
Okay, all right. To do it right, you gotta take your blank.
I am going to take my time ripping out your spine if you do not let me get by and find my girlfriend.
Your answer's way too long. It was just a one-word answer. Ha! That's a wrong answer. Now you gotta answer 5 more riddles.
Oh my god, fine.
All right. This lightning round sure is taking a long blank.
Time.
Just resign to it, eh? Stop that! Now is not the blank for foolishness.
Time.
It is blank to get some new material.
Time.
Don't you wish you could go back and blank and kick the shit out of me?
Time. And yes.
But you can't do that because blank magic is illegal.
Time.
Okay. You're doing pretty good. Final riddle. What am I stalling for?
Oh, this fucking piece of shit!
Time out!
Wait, what?
Everything stopped. Time stopped. Daniel, wrong half, the riddle master himself, the lava rising up. Everything slowed to a crawl as Crystal looked around to see, yes, indeed, she had stopped time.
Holy shit, that worked!
She grabs her traveling companions, walks right up to the Time Master, and gives him a fucking kick in the leg for good measure as she walks past, making sure to drop the Time Riddler off right above the lava pit as she walks by.
Time in.
Rude.
The party traverses through to the next room, only to be confronted by 4 of these little abominations, these has animal hybrids, but with poop and fucking limbs sticking out and weird angles and elbows where there should be fucking wrists and shit. Oh my god, one of them's a spider!
Dude, one of them's got a fly for a head. Oh god, please don't eat me again.
And they dogpile Daniel instantly and fucking murder the fuck out of him.
Oh god, it's puking on me. Oh, it's melting me.
Oh shit!
Did not see that coming.
I did!
Same.
Give me a second. I'm pulling up a D6. All right, Crystal, this is your first roll. I'm rolling right now. You rolled a 5.
5. Go me.
Crystal fucking slashes forward with her force pull dagger, and she's just fucking going up close and personal with the nearest homunculus. This one in particular has like monkey ears and a monkey tail, and he's furry and shit. But he's got that same old beard, that same old hat, just reminds you as it has the wise. So you just want to fucking slash that shit up into a fucking bloody mess of ribbons.
Yeah.
Daniel's dead, so it's wrong half's turn. He rolls the die as well. He got a 3. So he runs up to another homunculus, and he just fucking gives him a good old nut kick right to the nuts. and it kind of hurts him, but not hurt enough, because now the fucking homunculus, he's rearing back, he's about to slice it wrong hand. Oh my god! Crystal rolls again, and she gets a 2, so she...
Oh, good.
What are you doing over there?
She gets puked on by the insect as it has again.
Yeah, like she sliced the insect open, and the fucking acid comes out, and she takes damage, I guess. We're not really doing that,
I was like,
but
why
yeah.
are we playing a role-playing game? What is that?
Yeah, right?
Come here, you little gross bug. Ow! Gross! Ew! What the fuck is this stuff even on me? It burns!
That one fly, as it has, it is a lethal blow for him, but yeah, and Crystal, her clothes are a little singed now.
I really liked that shirt.
And Daniel's like ogling through the holes of some kind. It's real creepy. Oh, and Daniel's dead at this point, but yeah, he will in a minute.
He's like decomposing, but he's also kind of looking up.
Ew.
Like, it could be written off as like, oh, his head just rolled that way when he died, but like, maybe...
Right, Wrong half. He makes the next attack. 5. And so, as that one creature rears back to deliver that powerful swing, Wrong half deftly ducks out of the way and gives him a fucking flying upside down bicycle kick to the jaw. His fucking head just pops off and just flies across the frame. As Crystal rears back and prepares her next attack, she rolls a 2 again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She is being chased by the 2 remaining creatures. She's getting chased by them and she trips.
Ow, they're on top of me! Wrong half! Oh my god, they're gonna kill me!
Don't worry, milady, I'll help you out! And he rolls a 6. He rolls a fucking crit. Well, hidey-ho. Hey there. Wrong half does the fabled double nut kick. He does like a kangaroo kick. Kicks both creatures in the nuts simultaneously, and they both explode into guts and gore and probably also shit. And the monsters are defeated. Right as Daniel walks back in.
Oh, hey guys, hey Daniel.
He's dead. The dead body's like, oh, what's up?
Just like looking at his own corpse.
Oh,
like,
that's creepy.
That's kind of surreal, man. What'd I miss?
Oh, we killed all those guys.
Oh, good.
Some of the acid got on Crystal's clothes.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh yeah, so the manual, it's I think it should be around here. Like here.
Oh, really? Well, let's go through this next door and look at it then, huh? And then the party opens the door, and immediately they slip and they fall. And they just like it's just a giant glass bowl full of water, and they just fall right into it. And they're flushed down to the depths of the bong water bath. Crystal and Wrong Half emerged from the stank-ass, dank-ass water they had just been deposited into. Though it smelled of mold and ash and soggy gym socks, it was just deep enough to negate all fall damage from such a great height. So, like 5 feet deep. Just some nasty-ass water in a dank, cavernous crevasse, with all sorts of nightmarish, untold little creatures squirming about. The elf struggled to keep her head above the surface, standing on her tippy toes and tilting her head a little just to keep that nasty-ass water out of her mouth. And don't even get me started on Wrong Half.
Hold on, little buddy. Let me help you.
Let me get on your shoulders. Oh my god. Oh, it's disgusting in here.
Hey!
Thanks, Crystal.
Don't mention it. Hey, where's Daniel?
As if on cue, Daniel's corpse unceremoniously floated to the surface of the water with a huge bloody crater in his skull.
He'll come back later. Right?
Anyway, Crystal carried her one remaining traveling companion chicken fight style through the neck-high water, splooshing and slooshing her way along. Did you just hear that?
I did. Maybe I should try moving a little faster.
creature loomed menacingly over the party. Standing on its hind haunches, it presently stood over 9 feet tall. A hulking mass of hair and antlers and tentacles and fins and claws. This thing had it all, as it screeched and squealed in a tongue so ancient that it was only ever spoken by pharmacists and scientists. Though a quick translator spell would reveal the eldritch abomination's abominable words.
What are you doing in my swamp?
The beast lunged forward with a gator-like, Shrek-like gait, with its long adamantine claws and large slavering jaws. It just tore into Daniel's corpse, giving our protagonist precious seconds to get out of dodge before the abomination was upon them next.
Oh god! Oh gosh! Wrong half! We gotta swim for it!
Hold on tight! I've got this!
Hold on to what?
After a moment of hesitation, the elf resolved to grab a hold of the reverse centaur's teeth. But let me tell you, Wrong Half kicked his legs so goddamn hard that a sonic boom was sent crashing into the monster as it pursued them from behind. Wrong Half zoomed in circles around the room's perimeter, allowed that creature to chase them from close behind, as Crystal let loose all the magic missiles she could muster from her limited mana supply.
Wrong half! Look out! Dry land!
Whoa! Something dark side.
Ah! Lightning hands!
Something dark side!
Whoa! You just shot out lightning hands like Lord Ovaltine!
You're goddamn right I did! Now let's finish this. How about some good old-fashioned magic missiles to end this encounter with a bang?
Access mana depleted.
Oh, poopy.
Not to fear! Your noble steed is here! Wrong Half reared his spiky cleated feet and charged forward, barreling toward the downed monster with reckless abandon. And with a mighty, exultant neigh, he did a flip in the air and hit the Shrek monster with a flying kneecap to the jaw. And the reverse centaur was relieved to feel his knee connect, to feel the satisfying crunch of shattering bones. The Wrong Half's reverie came to a close as he found himself hoisted ankle first by a tentacle into the air.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Wrong half! Oh shit, not him too. Wrong half, I'm coming.
Crystal took a mad dash for that reverse centaur-shaped hole in the wall, all while avoiding the swamp-abominable monster's continued attacks. Tentacle swipes, claw slashes, death rolls, acid sprays. This unsightly behemoth literally had it all. But thanks to the elf's preternatural instincts, she was able to parkour around everything her assailant had to offer. The beast reared back and charged one final time, intent on running Crystal through with those long, twisting, gnarled, velvety antlers.
Not today, big guy.
She quipped as she ran up the wall in slow motion and leapt backwards into the air, allowing the beast to collide head first with the brick wall and concuss itself on impact. Crystal left her opponent to wallow in the darkness and the filth of its domain, squeezing her way through the little reverse centaur-shaped hole in the wall and into the next chamber.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
Only to see a procession of 12 more holes blown through the next 12 chambers. She squeezed through hole after hole, running through all sorts of rooms where she would have had to do puzzles or some shit if not for the convenient string of openings her half-horse friend had left for her.
Ha 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 ha! Welcome to the spelling bee of death! Wait, where are you going?
Then at the end of the 13th chamber, conveniently right next to the stairs leading down to the next floor, there he lay in a battered, bruised, and bloody pulp.
Wrong half, are you okay?
He most certainly was not okay. His limp, lifeless form was covered in bruises, his legs both broken in 3 spots each, with blood spilling freely from every orifice on his long, equine visage. Only his loins and asshole were spared, for they were still wrapped snug in his Kevlar thong. Crystal checked his breathing, checked his pupils, checked his pulse, but no, her efforts were all in vain. Wrong half the reverse centaur was dead.
No, not yet. Not here. Not now.
After a moment spent choking back tears, she resolved to remove the blood-stained scarf and cleats from Wrong Half's remains. Luckily, she and he wore the same size shoe. Then she gazed down dumbfoundedly upon the mess she had made of that poor, innocent creature for a while longer. The cold, lifeless collection of blood, meat, and bone that had once called her friend. The one she had brought down here and condemned to death at the hands of that man-made horror beyond her comprehension. And she wept.
Crystal? Wrong half!
Scarletta awoke with a start, with cobwebs of confusion fogging her groggy mind. Dark and dingy as it was in that dusty old prison cell, she did her best to take stock of her surroundings. The stale dungeon air gnawed at her nostrils as her eyes adjusted to the darkness. It was around this time that she realized all her gear, aside from her Kevlar exosuit, had been pilfered from her person while she was unconscious.
What the fucking fuck? Hello? Somebody? Anybody? What the fuck?
Her focus snapped back to the present in a flash as she looked over to the darkened corner where that strange-ass noise just came from, aghast at the miserable sight before her. A gaunt, withered old man in tattered rags lie in the fetal position, shaking and shivering violently on the cold stone floor.
Hello? Are you alright? No. Ain't no fucking shot. What the fuck are you doing here, huh? Azzy, I asked you a damn question! Oh yeah? Two can play the scream nonsense game. Baba booey, fa fooey, you fucking bitch!
In an instant, Scarletta was upon him. Even without her golden gauntlet, she easily overpowered that frail, decrepit, ancient old man. And let me tell you, he didn't stand a fucking chance. For in the instant that followed, her fingers slipped around the bastard's throat and she began to squeeze.
Finally! After all this time, I've got you right where you belong! What's that? You want me to let go? To grant you mercy? Like how you did my parents, right? I don't fucking think so! Now eat shit and die! By my hand!
And lo, the despicable old deceiver was dead, lifeless, gone forevermore. Scarletta made extra sure of that, for even after she watched the life fade from her opponent's eyes, she continued applying a vice-like grip on the cadaver's windpipe for several more minutes, just to be sure.
What was that?
But just when she thought she had rid herself of that despicable old deceiver once and for all, he hobbled his way back into Scarletta's line of sight, alive and well, and on the outside of the cell to boot. He was covered in blood, with a dripping scimitar in one hand and a classic-ass black and white-ass magic wand in the other.
What? No, this can't be happening. I killed you. I'm in the process of killing you.
She looked up in horror at the wizard before her, down to the dead one she had just finished choking out, then back up at the live one again. Horrified further still as she watched him wield that glowing wand in her direction and prepare to cast a spell.
Greetings, human. I, Chapulina the Space Crack, and thank you for your assistance.
What now? Dickhead, I know who you are. You're Azataz the Wise, the man who took everything from me. The man I just murdered with my bare hands!
Azataz is not I. I may resemble him now, but that is only because he cast a Freaky Friday spell upon me and took my space kraken body as his own. And in exchange, that despicable old deceiver cursed me with his crotchety old bag of bones that apparently cannot even die. There is a coffin in this dungeon that I magically respawn from every time I perish. I was going to wait until I died of thirst to make my escape, but fortunately you came along and saved me the trouble. Now, let's get you out of that cell.
You think that I'm gonna fall for this space kraken shit? Oh, you've got another thing coming. Now, to find Crystal. And my stuff.
Crystal descended the stairs and found herself in a large chamber with like 69 doors in it. I know, so fucking original. Black light torches lined the walls, which made the whole joint look like one of those glow-in-the-dark mini-golf places. In the presence of this eldritch light, the elf's hair glowed with bright streaks of blue, green, blue-green, lavender, and purple, which lit up her whole head like a goddamn Christmas tree. She paced hither and thither, thinking out loud as she made her next move.
Alright, let's see. 1 door, 2 doors, red door, blue door. God damn, there's a lot of doors down here. Like, fuck, man. How many doors does a man need? How about this one? Ah! Maybe a different one.
Crystal stepped into the door immediately left of that previous one and found herself in a sauna of sorts. A hot, muggy room with walls and a ceiling lined with cedar. Though rather than the thick, hazy scent of steam wafting through the air, it was just straight-up wizard weed smoke in there. Multi-tiered wooden benches lined the walls, seats occupied by homunculi of all kinds, naked, wrapped in towels to hide their unmentionables and dripping sweat on account of the heat.
Hey, lady, could you shut the damn door? You're letting out the antidote.
Oh, sorry. Wait, you guys aren't gonna try and kill me?
Nah, we're on break.
You look pretty frazzled. What's on your mind, intruder?
Well, the giant Shrek monster upstairs just killed my friend.
Oh, you must have met Hank. Yeah, that guy's the best. You want to get into this? This one gives you laser eyes, Kush.
Ah, my favorite strain. Is it particularly safe to be smoking wizard weed in a sauna?
What are you, a fucking cop?
No.
So don't worry about it. Besides, this isn't a sauna. It's the security office.
Sit back, chill. You've got to wash your dryer in here as well. You want to toss your clothes in there? You can. Hey, Todd, get this bitch a towel, would ya?
Right, doll.
Why, thank you, kind homunculi. So, do any of you know where the mana well is?
Yeah, if you go back into the door 3 doors to the right of this one, you'll be on your way. You have to go through a few more rooms after that, but the path is pretty straightforward.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Hey, Sweeney, the CCTV stone's blinking again. Looks like we've got a Code Scarlet on our hands out there.
Code Scarlet?
Ah, let it blink. Some prisoners escaped their cell. Big fucking whoop. We'll go find them after the homunculus union mandated break.
Are you sure you don't want to take a look at this? The redhead's making a real mess of things upstairs.
Redhead?
Frederick, my homunculus in Christ. Chill the fuck out. It ain't our damn problem till the clock strikes 4:21.
Hey, would you mind letting me take a look at the CCTV stone for a second?
Yeah, sure thing, kid. Knock yourself out.
It's Scar. Thank Goblin Jesus, she's okay.
Everybody gets one,
said Goblin Jesus from his little hammock up in heaven, looking straight at the camera whilst sipping on a fruity beverage of some kind.
Now, let's see what Scarletta's up to, eh?
Scarletta stormed through those hallowed halls, laying waste to all homunculi she came across. Though she usually preferred the bow and arrow and other such ranged attacks, she was more than capable of wielding a blade if the need presented itself. Case in point, right here, right now, her father didn't raise no one-trick pony. Nay! She was a survivor, a huntress, a warrior. She knew how to improvise, adapt, and use whatever she had on hand to her advantage.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
After no small effort, she had successfully cleared this room of enemies and was rewarded with a chest. With a swift kick to the side, it cracked open and revealed to her its contents. The huntress was stunned and relieved to find her father's bow and her quiver, more or less in the same condition as when she last saw them.
Well, it's a start.
Scarletta stepped into the door at the end of this chamber, only to find herself transported to the heart of a lush rainforest in the dead of night. The air was thick with humidity, and tall, ancient trees with thick canopies stretched overhead, their branches interlocking to create a natural shelter from the thunderstorm raging on above. And when she looked back whence she came...
What? Where's the door?
All she could see was more jungle. The huntress's gaze was drawn to a pair of piercing, glowing yellow eyes. Like the dual moons in the obsidian night sky, they glared from the depths of the jungle's dark embrace, the only discernible features of a hidden, colossal presence. She instinctively reached for her bow and knocked an arrow back, keeping her aim trained on the glowing set of eyes that now followed her every move. And as a bolt of lightning crashed in the background for added effect, enormous limbs, coated in slick, dark gray fur, reached out for Scarletta, his thunderous roar drowning out even the thunderous thunder. He was impaled through the hand and recoiled, giving the huntress a fleeting opportunity to take stock of the abomination in her midst. Another of those half-wizard, half-animal hybrids, except this one had the body of a gray ape and a head that looked a bit like Azataz, but if he were left out to melt in the sun, with a long, flowing beard that seemed to cover his entire hulking form. The beast's jaw unhinged as he let loose a howl so loud that it brought Scarletta to her knees. Then he charged forward, fully intent on pummeling this interloper into a fine red paste. Quick as a whip, she pulled out her scimitar and thrust it forward with both arms, allowing her assailant to impale himself upon that sharpened, curved blade. Even with a sword stuck in his gut, however, the homunculus lurched forward and took a backhanded swing at the huntress. And let me tell you, if Scarletta hadn't been wearing that Kevlar armor, she would have never walked again after a blow like this, because she was struck with such force that she was flung across the clearing, sent crashing straight through a waiting tree trunk before smashing back first into a mossy boulder. By some miracle, she still held her father's bow, though her scimitar stayed firmly lodged in the beast's belly. So she peeled herself from the ground and readied another arrow, pulling her bow taut and training it on those glowing yellow eyes once again. The beast howled a maniacal howl and charged forward, intent on trampling Scarletta under his weight. But rather than run, rather than take up a more defensive stance, she inhaled, closed one eye, and gritted her teeth, waiting for just the right moment to let her arrow fly. And then... that sucker flew right up the nostril and into the brain, lobotomy style, killing him instantly. The creature lay dead on the jungle floor, blood gushing from its wounds, pooling in the grass around the body. And for her troubles, a chest formed out of the creature's remains and opened to reveal Scarletta's laser blaster. How the fuck that get in there? She made sure to retrieve it, as well as her scimitar, which currently was poking out from the lid of the chest, just as she noticed the nearby portal back to the dungeon proper that had just opened up to retrieve her. But when she returned to the wizard's basement dungeon, she was not prepared for what she was about to see.
Oh, Goblin Jesus, have mercy, is that wrong half? I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, shit. She's right outside. I gotta go grab her.
Crystal scrambled to her feet, made her way to the washer-dryer, and slipped into her clean, dry clothes.
Thanks, guys. You know, for a bunch of gurgling, shambling nightmare creatures, you aren't so bad.
Hey, don't mention it.
Well, break time's over. Get him, boys!
Crystal found herself surrounded right quick by homunculi of all kinds. Those gross, corpulent, half-wizard, half-animal hybrids, wearing naught but towels wrapped around their waists. Instinctively, she removed her force-pull dagger from the scabbard at her hip, spinning in circles as to keep a better eye on all her assailants at once.
Well. Looks like we got ourselves an intruder among us. You know what that means, boys?
Not one step. If any of you little fuckers move, I'm gonna start making Swiss cheese out of all of you, right? I got 2 eyes and a whole lot of eye lasers, and I ain't afraid to use them.
Hey, that bitch just broke the chandelier.
Good thinking with the net gun, Jericho. Now she can't fight back.
You monsters! Let me go, I swear to Goblin Jesus, if you do anything to me...
Shut up, bitch! All right, boys, now let's all get dressed and take our new prisoner to a cell.
Oh, that's okay then.
Freeze, dirtbags!
Scar!
Well, some more! If it isn't our code Scarlet in the flesh! See, guys, I told you it didn't... I'm dying.
I swear on your mama's maiden name, for every second you do not release her, I will kill another one of you bloody bastards! One!
All right, fine. Now would you please stop?
You two, untie her now. Now the rest of you get the fuck out of here before anyone realizes those were my last 2 shots.
Scar! Oh, thank goodness you're all right. And thank you for saving me.
Oh, babe, you know I always got your back.
Wait a minute. Didn't she say she ran out of ammo?
Run!
I know the way. Follow me.
Our heroines immediately found themselves plunged into a deep pool of water, which apparently had been installed in this chamber in lieu of a floor. And let me tell you, it was so deep that neither the elf nor the huntress could see the bottom. All they saw was the inky black darkness beckoning to them from below. As they watched for a moment longer, faintly glowing yellow lights could be seen in the inky black depths, like a night sky bespeckled with stars. Except these weren't stars at all, for the lights grew brighter and closer by the second. As the darkened silhouettes those glowing yellow eyes were attached to began swimming madly in their direction.
Scar, get on my back, now!
What? Why?
Just do it.
Scarletta obeyed, straddling Crystal from behind as the elf kicked her leg so goddamn fast that a sonic boom erupted out behind her. This stunned their encroaching aquatic adversaries for a moment, just enough time for the duo to get a decent head start. But the myriad sets of glowing yellow eyes and the homunculi they were attached to soon came to their senses and set upon the intruders in their midst. They were an awful lot, those half-wizard, half-fish abominations. Bass, catfish, trout, swordfish, octopus, you name a fish. There was a half-as-a-taz hybrid of it down there, but I swear to good golly goblin Jesus. And those nightmare creatures glided through the water at speeds that rivaled even the elf, and her blood-stained scarf of super fast running.
Crystal, they're gaining on us.
Your Gatling crossbow's in my bag. Grab it and shoot him.
Right. Now take 69 arrows per minute, you big floppy fish, you.
Scarletta held her Gatling crossbow aloft with one arm, clutching Crystal tightly with the other as she mowed down fish creatures left and right. The inky black depths were now tinged with a shade of red, but still that horde of undersea critters remained hot on their tail. Even as the huntress decimated their number with her rapid-fire assault, there were always more. Where one seahorse hybrid was shot down, 2 prawn hybrids were there to take its place. Where 2 piranha hybrids were both impaled with the same arrow, 4 shark hybrids rose from the depths and began to give chase as well. All while Crystal continued frantically swimming across the chamber, her magic scarf imbuing her with just enough speed to have a fighting chance.
Babe, I'm giving them all she's got. They just keep coming.
Almost there.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I'm fresh out of arrows.
Hang on to something, Scar. We're coming in hot. Ah!
The elf breached from the brine mere moments before disaster, reaching the other side of this chamber just in time.
Wow. I was way too close for comfort. For a second there, I thought we were fucked.
Yeah, same.
The women, drenched in water and the blood of their enemies, emerged through the double doors that stood before them. But upon seeing what awaited them on the other side, the pair couldn't help but stand there slack-jawed. For now, they found themselves in a fully staffed kitchen, complete with various homunculi and chef outfits. They scrambled about, preparing food and loading said food into wheelbarrows to be hauled out through the door on the far wall. One homunculus in particular stood out among the rest, with his flowing blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and soothing lilt of the Queen's English on his tongue.
You call this a bloody bumbleberry pie? Bruv, this tastes like dingleberries from Orc J. Simpson's arsehole, you fucking donkey.
Chef Pamsy! Hiya, I'm sorry. I'm allergic to the bumbleberries, so I use the dingleberries instead.
You bumbling buffoon! You put actual dingleberries in this pie? Get the fuck out of my kitchen!
Oh, Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, I'm a ruin! I'm a ruin!
Hey, guy, watch out for the... man-eating fish monsters.
Come on, you snivelling tossers, look alive! Mother hungers for bumbleberry pie. We have a recipe for the love of bollocks. Now, do any of you daft punks know how to read? Because I don't. I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
Pause off the secret formula, Blondie.
Oi! You there, intruders. Dripping fucking water all over my nice clean kitchen floor. Yes? Hello? I presume this recipe belongs to you then?
Yeah, it's mine. And it kinda has a lot of sentimental value. So how's about you hand it over before I do something drastic?
She interrobanged.
No, you don't understand. Mother hungers. I need to make her 142 of these pies before this whole tower comes crumbling down on our heads. She's rather large and rather impatient, you see.
What are you waiting for, Scar? Do something drastic.
But, fine. Listen, you half-man, half-Englishman abomination. If I teach you the recipe, will you please give me my paper back?
Fair enough, love. I can't bloody read anyway.
Scar? Are you sure about this? He's the enemy.
I don't think we have a choice, Crystal. Besides, once this guy gets a taste of Gloria Questman's famous bumbleberry pie, he'll be putty in our hands. Just let me cook, alright? I've got this. First, we'll make the filling. Now grab a large bowl. We're gonna add 6 cups of fresh bumbleberries, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and now for the secret ingredient, 2 heaping squirts of sriracha sauce.
Sriracha? Are you off your trolley?
Like a motherfucking fox I am. Now, Mr. Pansy.
Please, call me Morgan.
Okay. Morgan. Keep mixing that up until it gets all smooth and homogeneous. Burst a few berries if you have to. The filling cannot be dry, or else the flavors don't mix together right.
Yes, chef.
Perfect. Now that we've poured our filling into the crust and laid out our lattice on top, we're going to want to bake this at 420 degrees for 25 minutes.
Why, I say, that pie smells absolutely fucking heavenly, darling. I do believe the aroma has formed into a beckoning finger that's causing me to hover in mid-air and float towards it. Now, let's have a taste, shall we? Oh, positively scrummy. Finally, some good fucking food. Here, take your paper. Thanks for all the help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got 142 pies to make. Dogs! Stir that filling till it's nice and moist, you hear? Oi! Easy with the sriracha, you barn animal, there's a fucking shortage. Roll that dough! Go on then, you fucking cunts, put your backs into it.
Let's roll.
Wait, where in the bloody, spunking fuck do you twats think you're going?
Isn't the manna well this way?
Well, yes, but you can't go in there. That's Mother's sanctum. No intruders allowed.
Listen, pal. We're not going back to the nightmare fish creature room, and we're not staying here.
So, by process of elimination, you can deduce that Mother is about to have some unexpected company. Come on, babe, let's bounce.
Oh, bother. Well, they're fact.
The women stepped into a large, cavernous crevasse, bracing themselves for the worst thing either of them could possibly imagine. But still, they were not prepared for the unholy behemoth that lay in wait before them.
Oh, yes. Feed me more, please.
So this must be Mother.
Ugh. Hezekiah would have something like this in his basement.
I know, right? It even looks like him. Same old hat, same old beard. Why am I not surprised?
Indeed. Just as the women ascertained, this colossal, worm-like creature sprawling across the length of the chamber was Mother. The very spawn of all the homunculi Crystal and Scarletta had encountered on their fetch quest thus far.
Oh, yeah!
Her repugnant, off-white flesh was lined with thousands upon thousands of nipples, which periodically oozed a familiar-looking green slime that made Crystal gag as she put two and two together. Various homunculi hauled wheelbarrows to and fro, dumping loads of food directly into Mother's gaping maw before returning to the kitchen and beginning the cycle anew. Presently, one homunculus in particular returned to the sanctum not with food, but with a live deer, screeching and writhing in primal, abject fear as it was dragged to the center of the chamber and deposited into that massive, waiting mouth all the same.
Baby brother, baby brother, baby brother, baby brother, baby brother.
And lo, a new homunculus was born. A half-man, half-deer hybrid which waddled up to his mother and began suckling on the nearest available teat.
Yes. Get your manna straight from the source, my child. Now, boys.
Yes, Mother.
Feed me an owl next. I want to make an owl baby.
Sheesh. She's a huge bitch.
Intruders! In my sanctum!
More likely than you'd think.
Seize them!
Motherfucking Mother's minions cast their wheelbarrows aside and set upon the intrepid intruders in their midst. Dozens of the abominations now stood in standoff as the perilous pair pressed their backs together and brandished their weapons of choice. With no more mana, arrows, or plasma bullets at their disposal, the pickings were slim. But the elf still had her laser eyes and her trusty force pull dagger, and the huntress her recently acquired scimitar.
Crystal, I've got an idea. You see all the mana coming out of that thing's teats, right?
Ugh, don't remind me. Wait, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
What are you waiting for, my children? Attack!
In a series of choreographed motions so quick that they'd make your mama say, "Oh, heck nah, I didn't know they made flying elves now," Scarletta launched Crystal gracefully into the air.
Oh, heck no, I didn't know they made flying elves now.
The elf drop-kicked her way right into the nearest homunculus's face, springboarded off and did a flip before drop-kicking into another homunculus's face. Or was it his ass? Anyway, while all that was going on, Scarletta tore through Abomination's left and right with her scimitar, that long curved blade which cut fools in twain with the lightning-quick efficiency of a fruit ninja.
Ah! There's too many of them!
But alas, there were just too many of them. The elf had successfully parkoured her way over to the center of the crevasse and was just about to take a sip from one of those oozing orifices when she turned to see Scarletta getting trampled by the nightmare creatures. So she clutched her dagger with her robot arm, pulled back and prepared to launch it in the huntress's direction.
Scar, catch!
Got it!
Now hold on tight!
Crystal braced her outstretched robot arm with her regular arm as she clenched as hard as she could, force pulling her dagger with Scarletta in tow.
Damn, babe, good thinking.
No problemo, fellow babe. Now cover me as I imbibe this mana.
Right.
Oh, what the frick-frackin' fuck is going on down there? I know there ain't intruders all up in my tape right now. Boys, come on! What part of sees them don't you understand?
Crystal, how's it looking down there? We've got company.
420 milliliters of mana acquired.
I'm trying, okay? Just hold them off as long as you can. Oh my god, this is so gross.
Scarletta dual-wielded her scimitar and the elf's dagger as she slashed into the encroaching homunculi once again, slicing through those half-wizard, half-animal hybrids with reckless abandon, right there in front of their mother. And let me tell you, she was having none of it. The mother screeched and squealed like a pig as she bore witness to the wholesale slaughter of her babies. So with a single wide swipe of her tail, the colossal creature swept the huntress off her feet and sent her careening into the cold stone wall.
696.9 milliliters of mana acquired.
Scar, are you okay?
Troublesome little elf.
Hey, hands off the merchandise, mother of all cretins. I didn't get my full liter yet.
Oh, I like you. You look delicious. I'm going to put you in my mouth now.
What? No, you don't want to eat me. I'm lactose intolerant.
Crystal!
Scar!
Scarletta had recovered from her collision and presently charged back into the fray as she locked eyes with the elf and leapt into the air.
You know what to do!
Still bound in the mother's clutches, Crystal clenched once more, force pulling her dagger and the huntress attached to it straight for them.
Fuck you! That's my girl you're messing with!
And here came Scarletta, flying through the air with both blades brandished.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Like the hurtling hot mess she was, the huntress smashed into Mother's face at a rate of approximately 69 miles per hour. More than fast enough to blast clean through to the other side of her head in an explosion of bloody brains and bits of bone, which now coated the huntress and the nearby wall in equal measure. as the remaining homunculi stood dumbfoundedly in a wide berth around their mother, unable or unwilling to retaliate until they all began melting into a green and brown slurry on the cavern floor.
Oh, Mother, look what your favourite son, Morgan Pemsey, has brought you. 142 bumbleberry pies, fresh from the oven. Oh, bloody fuck.
I do believe I'm melting. How dreadful.
Babe, check it. A chest just manifested itself into existence over here.
Hopefully my gauntlets are in there. Oh, yes, there they are.
What do we have here? A book with a face? How freaky.
We can have Shmo take a look at that later, but right now we need to find a way out of this godforsaken hack hole.
Well, there is a door over yonder. Oh, but I didn't get my full liter of mana yet.
Crystal, Antoine, Everfall, for the love of fuck, you had one job!
Don't worry about it, babe. We can find a measly 303.1 milliliters of mana somewhere else.
Oh yeah? Like where, babe? We just fucking killed the mana well.
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Now let's get the frick out of this fucking place.
Alright, fine. I think the stale dungeon air's getting to my head anyway. It feels like we've been down here for like 3 months, am I right?
Yeah, totally. I just can't believe the mana well turned out to be a living being.
Or not.
Upon entering this final chamber, Crystal and Scarletta were hit with a pair of revelations the likes of which made the women slap their foreheads in frustration. Revelation number 1. The mana well was not a living being at all, for there was a cliche-ass well filled with mana right there in the center of the room, complete with a little bucket on a rope and everything.
1 liter of mana acquired. Please report back to Engineer Supreme Schmo Brannigan for further instruction.
And revelation number 2, Azataz the Wise had apparently installed an elevator down here that bypassed the entire dungeon. The women stepped inside.
Shit.
And found themselves transported all the way back up to the penthouse suite of the Wizard Tower. And lo, just like that, their entire adventure, Scarletta's kidnapping, Wronghalf's death, Daniel in general, all of it, was rendered completely unnecessary. As the camera panned up and up and up and up and all the way up to the night sky, revealing a new constellation of stars that looked just like Wronghalf, the late Reverse Centaur. Rest in power. Rest in power. How's it hanging, ladies and folks? My name is Chris R.R. Bauzo, and today I bring you an exciting news bulletin. I've launched a brand new secondary feed, the Wizard Scroll Nights. Prepare your pretty little earholes for all the dark, daring, and downright delightful side content that's just too hot to be contained in the Wizard Scroll proper. From now on, this will be the place to go for all my wizard hangs.
I have a picture of Macaulay Culkin smiling in the actual... in the script. On like page 5 of the script. It's...
There he is.
Wizard rolls.
I saw the commercial for the honey pepper pimento. What's that shit on top? Pimento cheese. Oh.
Wizards in my city.
I was wondering if you could cast a spell on me, perhaps.
I cast spells on you every other day, Daniel. What the fuck? Now you want this shit?
And other things as well.
No! This is my device, and I shall do it as I shall! Never!
You're not tipping over.
I gotta get out of here!
So don't miss out on the adventures that await ye in the moonlit alleys of the Wizard Scroll Nights. Subscribe now and thank me later, because things are about to get weird. With the monster defeated, the MacGuffin acquired, and the quest to the wizard's basement finally behind them. Our perilous pair of heroines sat in the Wizard Tower's penthouse suite, admiring the view of the forest as they passed a doobie back and forth.
Not gonna lie, Crystal, that whole quest was a fucking disaster.
You're telling me. Poor wrong half. But hey, at least we got our mana. One step closer to our bloody vengeance against that piece of wizard shit.
Oh shit, I just remembered. Azataz is dead!
What? Really? How do you know? What happened?
We were locked up in the same cell and I fucking choked his shit out twice, babe. It was awesome!
And you're sure it wasn't just one of his nightmare creatures?
No, he was the OG. No goop or slime or animal parts or anything.
Is that so? Then who, pray tell, is that?
Crystal asked as she pointed out the window, directing everyone's attention down to the naked old man slithering along the forest floor. Evidently, Chopalina in Azataz's body had made her great escape from the dungeon after all. But for the women, that was neither here nor there. For when they spotted the object of their ire buck-ass nude in the clearing, they sprung to action immediately.
Schmo! We're back.
We've got the mana! And a guest.
I say, this is quite the surprise. As it is the was in the flesh, I'm honestly shocked that you two bothered to bring him all the way here instead of killing him on the spot.
That's the thing. We did kill him, like 6 or 7 times at least, but he kept magically respawning, so we tied him up instead.
Is that so? Surely a master spellcaster such as this should have put up a formidable fight.
Now that you mention it, yeah. So he just kind of stood there and took it for the most part. He hasn't spoken a word either.
He did use a translator spell on himself at one point. Said something about a space kraken and a Freaky Friday spell, but I thought it was just a crock of orc shit.
A Freaky Friday spell? Oh dear. Let me have a word with him. Crystal, would you kindly remove the man's ball gag?
Right.
What is your name and rank, stranger? And how in space Jesus' name have you come to occupy this man's body?
I am Chapulina the Space Kraken, Squid God of the Bermuda Quadruplices. I was just been chilling in my lair, accepting an offering from some of my loyal space pirates when all of a sudden, the sacrifice started fighting back. I managed to beat the man within a centimeter of his life, but with his dying breath he fucking swapped bodies with me. After being eaten alive by my own space kraken mouth, I awoke spooning with a man named Daniel.
What the fuck are you doing here? I'm naked.
Oh, the horrors, the suffering, the pain I have endured, untold, ceaseless, never-ending nightmares. I wish for nothing more than an end to this agony.
I know, right? This place fucking sucks. There is literally zero space phone service here either.
So, what's the deal, Schmo?
Yeah, what does this all mean?
It means that our target is no longer a wily old wizard, but a colossal fifth-dimensional squid god with legions of space pirates under his command.
Yikes.
Alright, so if this isn't Azataz, then what should we do with her?
Fuck that squid bitch. It's because of her and her dastardly space pirates that I was marooned here in the first place.
And that about does it for Season 3 of The Wizard Scroll. Thanks for tuning in to me screaming about wizards for a half hour. If you're still here, odds are that you've enjoyed what you just heard and are stoked for more. Well, fear not, because we've got 3 whole seasons worth of episodes right here to check out while you wait for the next one to drop. And or check out Wizard Scroll Nights, where I've got a whole cavalcade of random shit, skullduggery, interviews, and whatnot for you to enjoy in preparation for Season 4. I'd like to take this time right now to thank everybody who's been a part of this community, like especially recently, everybody joining in the Discord, just gassing me up, boosting my ego like this. This is wonderful. This is everything I could have ever asked for. So, thank you, Gavin Reiser, my boy. You've been with me for so long. Thank you for everything. Sean McBee, Mr. Fandom Lim himself. Thank you. You saw my potential before anyone else. Skylar Giordano, my boy, my father, my son, my Holy Spirit, James Hart as well. You too. Omega Star 7 has been a second home for me. It's my home away from home. I'd like to thank Tim Jennings for not only embodying the man, the myth, the legend, King Rodney himself, but for prior works that have inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. You are very much at least a contributing factor for why I'm here, doing what I'm doing right now, standing right here with this microphone. Chrissy, Gabby, the two of you are just wonderful. Getting to know you, it's been a really great time. Having actual females voice my female roles, it just feels right now. It really does. Kier Zoo, aka Mr. fucking Morgan Pamsey himself. Thanks for coming on the show. Fucking check him out. Check out his link in the description as well. And of course, we have Ace D Wizard and Dr. Phil, two really solid dudes. Fucking telling stories, shooting shit, cracking wise with them over on Wizard Hang, over on Wizard Scroll Nights. Has been a delight. And of course, my patrons, Umbriel Shadow. Check him out. He's got a podcast of his own now, the Time Wasters Association Today. Twat. I've had a minor appearance there. You might hear something familiar. And of course, Kurt, aka Motorhead. I haven't talked to you much, but you know what? You seem like a real nice guy. I appreciate you giving me $4.20 a month. That about does it for this here ramble. Word of mouth is how this show can continue to grow. So share the shit out of it with everyone you know. And until next season...
Now buckle your fuggles, buckaroos, because next season on the Wizard Scroll it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.